What is going on, guys? Robert Waffle here. Today I'm going to bring you some live Raw reactions. Okay, so Sasha Banks comes out doing a segment and she gets interrupted by Charlotte. Wonder what's going to happen. Okay, so it's going to be Charlotte and Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. So now Chris Jericho joins the fray. So Chris Jericho just called Sasha Banks not a boss, but a brat. Here comes Enzo and Cass. Yo, this is amazing. Sasha Banks and Enzo are doing something against Chris Jericho and Charlotte. I love this segment. It's a pretty good segment. Man, the number of shots fired in this segment, I tell you, it was pretty good. And now Foley comes out. Okay, so Mick Foley has just issued a mixed tag team with Enzo and Sasha versus Chris Jericho and Charlotte. Well, Charlotte and Chris Jericho win the first match. So again, much like last week, it is Braun Strowman versus a local jobber. And as guest, Strowman wins. That was just wow. So later on tonight, it's going to be Mark Henry versus Rusev for the United States title, claiming that he wants to reopen the Hall of Pain. So for this tag team match is the Golden Truth versus the Shining Stars. And the Shining Stars won with a roll-up pin, thanks to R-Truth being distracted by freaking Pokemon. So Michael Cole and Finn Balor doing a segment. Seth Rollins comes out. So Seth is just bashing on the Atlanta Braves, and also Seth is saying that WWE would be nothing but a dream if Seth Rollins was not there. Yeah, that's his show on his ring. Apparently he's the man. I don't think so. Finn just got Seth Rollins saying that his laugh is unbearable. So Finn Balor thinks he can take over Seth Rollins. I think he can do it. Seth Rollins just stated that he's never had anything handed to him, and then he'll prove that he'll never have anything handed to him because he'll beat Finn Balor for the Universal title. So Balor really just took out Seth Rollins with 2 hits. A spinning kick and then a bicycle kick. So later on, it is going to be The New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. But up next is Mark Henry versus Rusev for the new... What am I saying? For the United States Championship. Son of a bitch. Rusev retains. But wait a minute. Here comes Roman Reigns. This is going to get interesting. Remember, these two did have a little feud in the Royal Rumble. So, Roman kept interfering with Rusev's exit to the ring. And Rusev just clobbered Reigns with a couple hits, and then he went to go for like some sort of super kick. A Superman punch comes right after. Goes to the corner. He tries to go for it. Doesn't go for it. Gets out of the ring. Happens. So this match is Darren Young versus Titus O'Neil. Titus wins by grabbing the tights. So Mick Foley just said to Cesaro and Sheamus both wanting a championship match. They said they have a match later on tonight, and whoever impresses them the most gets a future championship match. So it's Nia Jax versus a local jobber. And just like that, Nia Jax wins. So the current match is The New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. The New Day wins. So this match is Cesaro and Sheamus. Oh, that was a pretty amazing match. Cesaro gets the victory. So apparently during the break, Sheamus and Cesaro got into a big brawl. Jinder Mahal? He's back? Okay, so here's the thing. Mick Foley just said that if there's only one spot open left in Raw, Jinder Mahal and Heath Slater both have to fight for it. And just like that, Jinder Mahal, my god, I cannot talk, is going to Raw. Big news. I believe Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho have now formed an alliance, Kevin Owens saying that, oh my god, redo. Okay, so, I believe Kevin Owens is teaming up with Chris Jericho, forming an alliance saying that he has Chris Jericho's back. Freaking nailed it. God. Okay, so this match is gonna feature Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn. So, out of a very good contested match, Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins wins with the pedigree. Good news. Puff Daddy's going to be the guest host of Raw next week. Here comes Paul Heyman, guys. Gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. The hype is real! The hype is real! The hype is real! The hype is real! Why did I get that hype? I could beat Brock Lesnar. Comment down below if you think I could beat Brock Lesnar. Wow. Paul Heyman was just saying that Randy Orton will never have Brock Lesnar in RKO position. What does he do? He gives Brock Lesnar an RKO from hell. Hope you liked this episode of Raw. Make sure you join the Waffle Nation by liking and subscribing. With that being said, Twisms.